गुड मॉर्निंग चिल्ड्रेन। मैं संतोष कुमार मुखलाल संस्कृत उपशास्त्री महाविद्यालय बंधु छपरा भोजपुर का प्राध्यापक आप सभी को आज उपशास्त्री प्रथम वर्ष का इंग्लिश कंपलसरी 50 का पोएम द डैफोडिल्स के बारे में बताने जा रहा हूँ। द डैफोडिल्स पोएम इज़ रिटन बाय विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ। तो पहले मैं आप सभी को विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ के बारे में जानकारी देना चाहता हूँ। विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ was a very famous poet in the English literature. He was born in April 1770 at Cockermouth in Cumberland, and he died in 1850. He studied at St. John's College, Cambridge. His best poems were written between 1796 and 1814. William Wordsworth was the leader of the Romantic Revival. He was also known as nature poet. In this poem, he talks about the beautifulness of nature. His famous words were, "A child is a father of man." Now, I will tell you all about the summary of the poem. The present poem, The Daffodils, was written in 1802. It is based on natural observations. The Daffodil is a very beautiful poem which has been composed by William Wordsworth. Once the poet was wandering alone as a cloud of mountain. The clouds were floating over high vales and hills. Suddenly the poet saw a crowd and a host of golden daffodils. They were beside the lake and beneath the trees. They were fluttering and dancing in the breeze. In second stanza, the poet was comparing the daffodils with the stars. The daffodils were twinkling like stars in the Milky Way. They were stretched in never-ending line. That's why they were endless, and the poet would not see their ending lines. The poet as least saw 10,000 daffodils. The poet as least saw 10,000 daffodils. At a glance, they were tossing their heads and sparkling dance. In third stanza, the waves coming out from daffodils were sparkling. The poet enjoyed his jocund company. He felt a very special kind of happiness with daffodils. The poet thought about the wish which had been brought by daffodils. In the last stanza, whenever the poet was in his bed, he laid into the bed, and when he was in pensive or bad mood, the poet thought about daffodils in his inward eye or in his mind. Then the poet hears filled with pleasures or joy, and the poet want to dances like the daffodils. यही इस पोएम का समरी था। अब इस पोएम का क्वेश्चन और आंसर पढ़कर आंसर का भी हम लोग अध्ययन कर लेते हैं। तो इसमें सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन बनेगा कि हु रोट द डैफोडिल्स। तो इसका आंसर होगा विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ रोट द डैफोडिल्स। अब दूसरा क्वेश्चन, हु वाज विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ। विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ कौन था? इसका उत्तर होगा विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ वाज द ग्रेटेस्ट रोमांटिक पोएट ऑफ हिज टाइम। अब आगे तीसरा प्रश्न, व्हेन वाज ही बॉर्न। इसका उत्तर होगा विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ वाज बॉर्न इन 1770। अगला क्वेश्चन, व्हेन डिड ही डाई। विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ डाइड इन 1850। अगला प्रश्न, व्हाट डिड ही डू वन डे। इसका उत्तर होगा विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ वंडर्ड लोनली एज ए क्लाउड वन डे। अगला प्रश्न होगा, व्हाट डिड ही सी एट ए ग्लांस। उत्तर होगा विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ सा thousands of golden daffodils at a glance। अगला प्रश्न होगा, in which condition did he see the daffodils beside the lake। उत्तर होगा विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ saw the daffodils dancing and tossing in the gentle breeze beside the lake। अगला प्रश्न होगा, what does the poet feel to see the daffodils। आंसर होगा the poet feels very happy and he is overjoyed to see the daffodils in the garden। अगला प्रश्न होगा, why does the poet enjoy the beauty of the golden daffodils। उत्तर होगा the poet enjoys the real pleasures of nature to see the daffodils twinkling like the stars on the Milky Way। अगला प्रश्न होगा, what did the poet see and where। उत्तर होगा the poet saw a large number of golden daffodils growing by the side of a lake beneath the trees। They presented a very lovely sight and would look like the stars which shine and twinkle in the sky। अगला प्रश्न होगा विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ पोएट्री द इमोशन recollected in tranquility explain with reference to his poem the daffodils। इसका उत्तर होगा one day William Wordsworth saw countless golden daffodils by the side of a lake beneath trees। They were tossing and dancing in the gentle breeze। The whole spectacle presented a picture of beauty and joy and filled the poet's heart with delight। अगला प्रश्न होगा what was the impression of the poet on seeing the daffodils। इसका उत्तर होगा the daffodils had a very good impression on the mind of the poet। He enjoyed the golden daffodils like the countless stars shining in the Milky Way of the sky at night। Actually, the daffodils were spread over a very wide area on the bank of the lake। They presented a very good look and beautiful sight। अगला प्रश्न होगा describe the ways in which Wordsworth emphasizes the quantity of daffodils he sees। इसका उत्तर होगा the number of countless daffodils expressed by the words as a crowd, a host, continuous as the stars. They stretched in never-ending line in the thousand, saw I at a glance. एक और क्वेश्चन इसमें बनाया जा सकता है जो होगा राइट ए फ्यू वर्क ऑफ विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ। इसमें आप ये भी लिख सकते हैं द चीफ वर्क्स ऑफ विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ आर डिस्क्रिप्टिव स्केच। दूसरा लिरिकल बैलेड्स माइकल, द प्रिल्यूड, द एक्सकर्शन etc। अब आप सभी बच्चों से अनुरोध है कि इस चैप्टर को एक बार खुद से पढ़ें एवं जो आपको हार्ड वर्ड लगे उसको मीनिंग के साथ याद करें। थैंक यू।